up the main menu and choosing animations. In the animation store, visit park and rec intros and outros.
Here's where things get.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Casey Wallace is out there with Mitchell. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. DJ out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Ball in at the 3, the small forward. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
So the Clippers win the tip. Now, here's DJ. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now here's Williams, coming off a solid outing against Portland. The pass to Mitchell. Clock is at 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Here's DJ, connects from three-point range. DJ's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Los Angeles. On the wing, Mitchell. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
DJ. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
And stolen by DJ. And DJ throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Wallace finds Williams. Here's Mitchell to end the run. No good on that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Lets it go with the 3. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Thunder have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Thunder shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And that one's good. DJ.
Great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club. But no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Now here's Williams. The kick out to Walker. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Teron Lou and I had a few minutes to share. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. And that one is good from DJ.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Mitchell. Knocked away and stolen by DJ. Now the Clippers moving it up. Pull up Jay. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 11. To the inside. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Derek Jones comes in for Leonard. Powell, he's checked in for Ball. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Cameron Thomas. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. Dort comes in for Williams. And Moore subbed in for Walker.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Mitchell up top. He really was a guy also who stepped up in that win against the Blazers.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's DJ. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Mitchell is double. Pass to Dort. Loose. Here's Moore. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Clippers leading by 11. DJ with it. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And stolen by DJ. On up the court. Powell, that's good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already at a double-digit lead. Your Clippers lead by 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Clippers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Dort and Williams up in the forward position. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then there's Wallace. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He had 56 points, and his hustle on the defensive end was amazing. He had a number of steals. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
All All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Poked away and stolen by DJ. He kicks the ball. Pass to DJ. The 3 connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Wallace outside. To the paint, looking to end the run. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Wallace has got 5 points so far.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him. Just run into it in rhythm.
And the Clippers call time here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but...
So it's Los Angeles, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become...
With the score, your Clippers, 55, the Thunder, 29.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Down on the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. DJ out there with Thomas, and it's Ball in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Second, the Thunder.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
And he makes both free throws. And it's the Clippers' ball. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Williams. Big T that time from Leonard. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's DJ. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Mitchell left side. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Kawhi Leonard is healthy, Doris. No one has a bigger effect on a game than this great two-way player.
There's no question, Kevin, because of his length and savvy on the defensive end. He can swallow up individual offensive matchups. He's that good defensively. And then you think to his transition on the offensive end, from a player who was a standstill shooter to now who you can run your offense through.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
To the middle, here's TJ. And the layup's good off the glass. TJ's got 46 points.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
2 minutes.
Wallace drawing the double team. And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good. This number 7, he's made 8 from the field.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Poked loose. Leonard with the steal. Pass to DJ. From 10 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Plays it up and banks it in. DJ's got 48.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Down low, and the dunk by Walker.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's DJ. From outside, off the mark. Thunder have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. And Bears Holmgren, that's good on the assist by Williams.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half. What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's deflected. Here's DJ. Non-stop scoring machine here. The 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in complete command. They're leading 28 points going into the break, and they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Lou Dort. Zhang is out there with Topic. And it's Moore in at the 3 slot. 5 on the clock. It's Dort on the wing. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
Now here's DJ. He's guarded closely. It's good. Eubanks got his first 2 points of the night.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And stolen by DJ. He takes it in, and DJ throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means
Checked in for the Clippers. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And it's off from three-point range. Thunder have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DJ.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Mitchell, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, Lou Dort expanding his skill set, now able to run pick and roll action. Go ahead and dictate some offense, Lou.
And here is DJ for the three. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Excuse me while I flex. That's to my left. You're bad with bad. For bags I do conquest. Find back then I collect. No, that love. Like geeks know every spec.